Abby, and this is Furby. And today we're going to show you the easiest, cheapest, and most eco-friendly kitty litter system. The trick is, it's not kitty litter at all. It's actually horse bedding, little wooden pellets, basically sawdust that has been compacted into little pellets, and then they expand when they get wet. So it soaks up all the moisture, it soaks up all the smell, and it doesn't clump. It's super easy to clean, it's easy to filter out, and it's biodegradable. So you can just let them pee on them and scoop out the poop, and you're done. You can make it fancy. You can have one of those sifting litter boxes. That would work super well for this. You could take one of those Breeze litter box systems that have the pad underneath and they already have the sifting box, and use these pellets, and you have just saved yourself a ton of money. This entire 40-pound bag is $5 at Tractor Supply. And I only have one cat, so I just buy one bag at a time, but they frequently have sales where you can buy 2 of these for $8. So that's 80 pounds of kitty litter for $8. And these things last forever. So for my one cat, Miss Furby, they probably easily one bag lasts me 6 months. It's amazing. So the key with this is, where normal litter, you would normally fill it all the way up to here, supposedly. This, you really only just want barely to cover the bottom, because each of these pellets are gonna expand a ton. So by the time you can actually see the fill line, because I just dumped this, there was no clumping on the ends, nothing. You can see this much, barely one, I don't know, probably like half an inch layer filled up to 3 or 4 inches. So you hardly need to use any at all. And you can filter it out where you sift through all the solid pellets, and then you end up with dust, toss the dust, and put the solid pellets back in. But Furby's actually declawed, not by my choice. She was declawed when I got her. She is a rescue. But she likes it that it's really soft. And because the pellets are so big, it has hardly any tracking at all. So you don't have the clumps of like the clay litter will and track it all over your house. The dust is really, really low. It's just, I can't possibly think of, I've used a lot of pellets and a lot of litter trying to be eco-friendly, and this is just hands down the easiest. Like I said, the cheapest, it lasts basically forever. An inch layer lasts me 3 weeks at least, if not a whole month. Just stirring in the pee to make sure it's evenly distributed, and it completely cuts down on the smell. She stays in the cat room, and the cat room used to smell awful, but now it just has a nice little pine smell to it, just like going into a nice little sawmill. So I really can't, it's the best. And you can, like I said, use the fancy sifter litter boxes, but really just a normal litter box, like scoop with the, dividers or the little slots in it, works great. You got anything else to say, Furby? Anything? Another cool feature is that it is biodegradable. You can actually take the shavings after it's done and turn it into compost in your yard, and you don't want to use that for any vegetable or root vegetables, but you can use it for trees and shrubs and flowers, anything that's not edible, and it does really, really well. So free fertilizer. You don't want to compost the actual solids, you just want to compost the shavings with the pee in it. But free fertilizer, you really can't beat it. All you have to do is pile it up in your yard. My chickens have taken the liberty to scratch through it, so mine's not really a pile anymore. But it has composted, so works great. Furby's litter box. This is 10 days. Say hi. Hi, Furby. This is 10 days after I filled the litter box up in the first part of this video, and I've picked up all the poop, and you can see hardly any of it has been used. So super awesome. All I've had to do is pick out poop and super easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix the soaked parts in with the dry parts and make it all even for her. But yeah, shows you just how long this stuff lasts. Kind of gross, but this shows you just how dry and easy the poop is to pick out. No clumping, and this can go directly into the toilet, so super easy.